Hi guys, happy new year. If you're new here, my name is Monica and I'm a photographer based in New York City. So in this video today, I'm just going to share a couple of things that you can try to keep your creative juices flowing. If you're already shooting 35mm, maybe you can try medium format, maybe you can try large format. In my case, I went back to my trusty Instax Square. I really like these better than Polaroids. When you buy the cartridge, you only get 8 Polaroids out of the cartridge. At least for Instax, it's 10. I mean, you might say that switching to an Instax Square or Instax Mini is not really so much of a challenge. It does kind of create a different challenge in terms of framing and composition. This is one of my favorite photos that I took with the Instax Mini. It's just my light and a mirror, but one of my faves. The month of May last year, I only used one camera, Canon EOS Rebel 2000. Super simple. It has manual capabilities and also automatic capabilities. It just helped me not so much focus on the technicality of photography. Sometimes we tend to do that. And if you're wondering, these are super cheap. I think I got this for like 80-90 bucks. I tried to document this as much as I can.
I don't know.
The goal for 2023, we need to document better so we can share better. Anyway, so I only shot black and white film for 30 days. Let me tell you, I really gravitate towards color. Even in my peripheral, it's always color. Yes, light, but mostly colors.
Are you serious?
So shooting black and white really made me focus on form, composition, and light and shadows like never before. Today is I guess day 1, May 10th of me shooting in black and white for I guess 30 days. I just loaded my camera with Arista EDU 400 and the camera that I'm going to be using, just the Canon Rebel 2000 EOS. Right now it has 28 to 80mm f3.5, I believe. My 50mm 1.8 is on the way. It's probably gonna get here tomorrow. I bought one from B&H. This is like a challenge for myself to focus a little bit more on the form and the shadows and the shapes rather than color. People are kind of hot and cold about this one. Me personally, when I shoot film, I don't edit them. I don't change the color, especially if I'm sharing reviews of what a film stock can do to your photos. I feel like because of social media, because of our smartphones, we are highly and overly dependent on filters, on free apps that you can use on your phone. Just try to nail the exposure, or if you are going to, overexpose it or underexpose it, try to produce that outcome in camera. Also try not to crop. Speaking of in-camera effects, totally try multi-exposure, not just double exposure. Those are super fun and super tricky, and I still have yet to nail that effect. Out of all of this is probably my favorite challenge that you can do for yourself. We are not always fortunate to change our circumstance or our surroundings or travel or whatever. Try to create new images in familiar places. I shoot a lot in my studio and I really force myself to go outside and just shoot things just right outside our apartment building. I don't think you always have to go somewhere new or spend that kind of money to create amazing images. I know some people can do it, but not everyone can. Try to do self-portraits. Honestly, especially with film, I mean, even with digital, it's really hard to do. You gotta get a tripod or wherever you plop your camera, you gotta make sure it's focused. And also, it's really hard to create interesting angles with a self-portrait. I feel like it really makes you become super resourceful when it comes to shooting. Get yourself one of these. This is my super old digital camera. So you know what? I'm gonna shoot the rest of the video with this. This is probably one of like the oldest camera I own. I've had this for a long time, since 2005. And I find that downgrading to something like this, you know, like the effects of like the grain and old effect, just get yourself one of these. These are so cheap now. They're $20. Kind of nice to just go back to things like these from time to time. I know this is a film channel, but all of these challenges, of course, you can try to also use with your digital work. If your mind is not in it, you have to kind of force yourself to be in that mindset. And I think when you create challenges for yourself, you're exercising your brain muscles. You know, it's kind of like when you're doing push-ups. If you've never done push-ups before, and if you do push-ups every day, at the end of the year, you can do like 100. Throwing numbers there. I've never personally done it, but you know what I'm saying. If you keep practicing something or making yourself uncomfortable doing things you've never done before, the next challenge won't be so difficult. If you guys have any comments, or if you've tried any of these challenges before, let me know in the comments below. If you are so inclined, you can follow me on Instagram, TikTok. I'm on TikTok. Stay cool and stay chill, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.